Greetings, my lovelies. These are the decks that I used mm, primarily in the month of June 2026. I have here the uh, New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, and here is the Nefertari Tarot. And of course, the bags I happen to keep them in. I have just a really good love of these decks. They both helped me in my spiritual path this month. I used this one a little bit more than the Nefertari deck, but really good decks all around. Just they just called to my spirit this month. To show you some of the cards. This one is more of a non-conventional tarot deck. The suits are not called what they normally would be called in a tarot deck. There's Rada, Congo, Petro, and Santeria for the different cards. And then for the major arcana, a lot of the cards are called different things also, like um, Loka, which is the number 4. So the Emperor. Marasa would be the twins, so on and so forth. We have, and these are all having to do with tarot, or not tarot, voodoo terminology and Santeria terminology, so on and so forth. And it just calls to the ancestors inside of me that want to speak through to me. And so that is why I use this deck, mostly with ancestral readings for myself or others of the that follow African diaspora. And yeah, so that is that deck. Again, that's the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. That's one of my decks I use for ancestor work. And then since a lot of my practice is based in Kemetic practices, I have this Kemetic deck or ancient Egyptian deck, which is, like I said, the Nefertari Tarot. And as you can see, it has some gold foiling. It has some ancient Kemetic imagery in there. We've got jackals for the moon. We've got some vultures, ancient Kemetic deities. This is a nod to Akhenaten and the Atun relief of him giving offerings to Atun. This is Jehuti and the Eye of Ra. This is Heru or Heru Or. We've got the Wajet and Heru Aket. Right here we have uh, the hippo goddess. Why can't I remember her name right now? Tuaret. And um, I can't remember his name right now. Ampu. We have Kepri, Eye of Heru and Ra. We have Uraeus and right here we have Uraeus and the other snake goddess, Nut and Geb, Jehuti again, Mayat, and that is Aset. So just a lot of different Kemetic imagery in the style of Kemetic drawings. We have dancers, sacred dancers, and then a scribe, no, a harpist. This is again Atun shining down on people. Overall, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Overall, it is, we got Mehat again. Just a beautiful, beautiful rendition of, we have a star, of how you can take one concept and then go and, like I said, I think this is just a really good rendition of taking the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot and incorporating ancient Kemetic imagery, but in a way that actually makes sense. Some of the decks that I've seen, it's just like, this doesn't make sense for how it would actually be read. So as a tarot reader, I really like how this was set up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. We're over 100 people at this point, and I greatly thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And I also want to say, if you want to get a personal reading, I have set up a Etsy shop under Ayuri Sacred Readings. I'm also on TikTok and Facebook, and I have an Instagram. I don't really do too much on my Instagram and my Facebook, but I do more on here and TikTok. Feel free to follow me on either of those. My TikTok does have book reviews and other nonsense and fun stuff that I tend to post just because I want to post something. So you can see more about me outside of tarot and witchy stuff if that's something you want to do. Anyways, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.